Hey there, welcome to FinancialAudacity.com, our video educational series. I'm Taisha Moore, one of your financial coaches, and we're here today to talk about rock bottom pricing. Now, you, like many people, go to the store. We all go to the store and we find out what we consider to be a good deal. But are you so sure that the deals that you have in your cart are the very best deals? How do you know that that store isn't going to run a really fantastic sale 2 weeks from now, even cheaper than what you're buying today? So today we're going to be talking about a strategy called building your rock bottom price list and how you can exercise that. Now we're going to put a post on this online to supplement the things that we're talking about today, but there's a couple of things that you can do right now to get yourself started. The first thing that I'm going to encourage you to do is actually build a notebook, okay? So when you go to the store, I always have two shopping lists. I have a list that says these are the items I need immediately. We're absolutely out of eggs, we're out of cheese, we're out of milk, I have to buy it today. And then I have another list. And for me, I've been doing coupons and deal seeking so long, this list actually stays embedded in my head, but I'm going to encourage you to write this one down. And these are the kinds of items you typically buy. They may not be that you need them right now, but they're items that you typically buy in the store. So I encourage you to develop two lists, and one is going to be a rolling list. These are the kinds of brands we like. This is the kind of snacks my children like. And then a list of course, the normal list like you might think of for grocery shopping, and that's what you need. Now you're going to take those lists, and you're going to be able to track what you buy and where you buy it. So on FinancialAudacity.com, what we're going to have for you is a spreadsheet system, whereas you can plug these things in really easily and quickly once you get back to the store. That will make this less overwhelming. But if you're like me and you're kind of tactile, you just like pen to paper, then you can carry a notebook like this one with you to the store. Now what I want you to do is I want you to be careful to write down what item you're buying, where you're buying it from, the price, and the size. A lot of times we are fooled to believe that bigger items, for instance, buying in bulk is cheaper, and that's not necessarily always the case. So I want to encourage you to not only write down the price of your item, but also the size. So for instance, you might buy tomato paste for 50 cents, but it's only 3 ounces, as opposed to buying tomato paste for 50 cents and it's 8 ounces. You can obviously see which one is going to be the better buy. So it's easiest if you take this spreadsheet. Along the top, you have the various stores in which you shop. Then along the sides or the rows, you would write down the item and how much it is per unit, per ounce, per pound, or per number of items in that package. What you're going to see is a pattern that starts to develop of where the smartest places to shop are in your community. The other thing that you're going to find is that on occasion, a certain item is less expensive with a coupon versus buying the generic brand. So a lot of times we're fooled into believing, like buying in bulk, that the generic brands are always better. I really encourage you that that is not always the case. You can get brand name items for free or usually less than $1 using coupons if you know how to work the system right. Now in the future we're going to be talking about how to use double and triple coupons. We're going to be talking about the importance of stockpiling correctly, but the first stop in your preparation and really spending wisely is making sure that you understand rock bottom pricing. So go ahead and start. On your next trip to the grocery store, what I want you to do is take that pen and paper, or you can do it when you come home, and list every single item. Do it before you put them in the refrigerator, do it before you put it in the cupboard, because it might not happen, okay? And then what you're going to start to notice is that, like I said, there's certain items that during the year have cycles. So the other thing on your spreadsheet that I would love for you to make a note of is not only what the price is, but when you buy it. For example, right now we are in the middle of summer, and in June, July, and August, you start to see certain promotional items, like back to school. If you have kids, you know that the summer months are the times where retailers start doing back to school promotions. Well, guess what? The grocery store is no different. Your juice boxes, your snacks, your individual sliced meats and cheeses to create sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly, they all go on sale at the same time that we send our kids back to school. I will tell you a little secret, that that's a cycle that happens once a year, and when that time of year rolls around, it's time to stock up, honey, on those items. So you want to be careful. In the stockpiling segment, we'll talk about how long you should keep items on your shelf and when it's really important to stock up. I would submit to you that it's extremely important for you to understand what's the lowest price you'll see and how long will it be that low. Meaning, will I see this sale again in 3 months? Will I see it next week? Or will I see it next year? If the answer is that that sale is not going to happen for a long time, it's time to go ahead and purchase those items while they're at their rock bottom prices. So that's our segment today on rock bottom pricing. Please follow up with the uploads that we will have at financialaudacity.com so you can download that spreadsheet. And I am Taisha Moore. I hope you enjoyed today's segment.